Go First is an Indian low-cost carrier, and it's announced it'll cease operations. A decision that has been spurred on by the global engine crisis has put the company into a situation that is unattainable for them to continue flying. Critics have called the collapse of Go, though, a long time coming. However, the Pratt and Whitney engine crisis is what they say has well and truly killed them off. Go says that Pratt and Whitney refused to comply with an award issued by an emergency arbitrator appointed in accordance with the 2016 arbitration rules. That order directed Pratt and Whitney to take all reasonable steps to release and dispatch without further delay to Go First at least 10 serviceable spare leased engines by the 27th of April 2023, and a further 10 leased engines per month until December 2023. The company added that if Pratt & Whitney were to comply with this, Go would be able to even return to operations by the third quarter of this calendar year. Given though the continued engine shortage, how likely it is that these conditions are met probably drops significantly by the day. Reliability issues and much more have continued to hurt Go over the years, and have meant that sustaining a robust network and just generally operations, you could say, have become nothing short of impossible. While Go will be doing, yes, everything in its power to resume flying with passengers, they are ultimately limited by Pratt & Whitney, as they say. But what's also interesting, it must be said, is that since the airline released a very lengthy statement noting that it would shut down, more reports have emerged that the airline was actually behind in payments to Pratt & Whitney as well. If this is to be the case, it paints also a very different picture of Go Air's struggles, and how, while they cited the main reasoning for their collapse was Pratt & Whitney, and yes, while that definitely would be the case in regards to engine shortages, it seems to be the relationship for both parties was very sour, not just say for one side as Go painted it out. Pratt & Whitney said that Go had a long history of actually missing financial obligations, and denied therefore the many allegations that were thrown against them. It's what you'd expect from a company such as Pratt & Whitney, being blamed for the downfall of a customer when there is clearly more to the story, will always no doubt result in a brand opening up and publicly defending its image and generally itself, as they simply won't stand for what is being thrown at them. Because yes, there is a global engine shortage, and I don't think anyone is going to deny that, but Go potentially not revealing the full situation and therefore painting Pratt & Whitney more as the villain definitely is worthy of an explanation. What are your thoughts on this rather interesting shutdown? There seems to be so much more to the story than just an airline collapsing because of engine shortages. Let me know down below in the comments. Thank you very much for the support. Do take care and be safe, and I'll see you next time.
And we'll fly.